All right, what's up, guys? Back to a little play catch series number 2. Gonna be pretty light today. Had 4 softball games in the last 2 days. Softball, slow pitch softball debut. Got out twice yesterday because we had a home run limit and hit 2 bombs. So I was 2 for 4 with a swinging bunt, a single, and 2 home runs for outs. So that was pretty cool. Had to walk off on that swinging bunt too after getting out twice back to back on hitting home runs. Terrible sport. I'll stick to baseball. So we are here today doing some light recovery throwing because I threw a lot. I was playing catch and then I would play in the game. So a lot of throws. We're gonna keep it pretty light today. And I'll just kind of walk you guys through what I'm doing, give you guys some cues about the stuff that I'm doing as well, and we'll go from there. So I'm starting with some 9-ounce pivot picks. What I'm doing, pivot picks lately, what's been helping a lot, which I'm not sure I had understood fully before, especially throwing like a real baseball, not a plyo, is to actually emphasize rotating the shoulders all the way. You kind of want to just guide it there, and that leads to some bad habits, I think. So instead of going straight here and keeping my shoulders straight, I'm really rotating all the way back. I got some new mics, by the way, for filming my videos, but I'm missing a cable right now, so I'm gonna go get this after this, but I wanted to still do that right now. Oh, that felt so good. Also, I work out like a fucking animal this week. I'm pretty sore today, but I did have a discovery on the jump mat. I was always terrible on the jump mat for the vertical jump and all that, compared to what I'm actually able to do, like jumping over hurdles and stuff. So being here the last 2 weeks, we're jumping a lot more than I've ever jumped. I'm feeling great about that. I love it. But I was like, I could jump over the highest hurdle with guys that are jumping 36, 37 on the mat. And then I'd go on the mat and be like 29, 30, 31 on a good set. And I felt like this didn't work. So I really just tried to be super reactive instead of trying to go deep. And I feel like, and then I did that and I jumped 34 like on my last set. So definitely improved it a lot. So all this to say that I'm gonna try that a little bit, that mentality when I'm throwing. You know, not trying to get deep in the hip, just more trying to, you know, be fast. So, and super reactive rather than being kind of, you know, muscular. So that's something we'll do. Oh, that was terrible. All right, so here we'll switch it up a little bit. Still kind of the same setup. Wrong foot forward. But since I'm pretty sore and I'm kind of struggling to catch the arm right now, I'm gonna do this drill, leaning back and then aim high. So already feeling so much better. This allows me to kind of catch the arm in a better place for some reason. The drill I was doing a lot in Charlotte last summer with Hunter, my coach, and shout out to him, by the way. It was awesome. And it's kind of an easy, quick fix thing for me. If you're struggling to feel your pivot picks, if you're struggling to catch the arm, this seems to be miraculous. And also, I don't know, in that one I don't struggle to, you know, stay linear. I really rotate. I feel like I get more into my hips and rotate easier. A couple more of these. Moving on to a 6-ounce. We'll go from both these. Also, I've been using a lot of RPEs lately to kind of gauge my throwing. So I'm staying under like a 4 today. Pretty light, but it's something that I determined before I start throwing. So no matter how I'm feeling, like today, I'm definitely feeling better than what I thought I would. But I'm still gonna keep it light so that we can build off of that and bring that next week. So for those of you who haven't seen, I'm doing a little challenge with myself. I'm trying to throw 85 from both knees like this. I gunned at 79 this week, so that was my personal best. It was the first time I was actually testing out of this position. So I'm throwing a lot on both knees right now, and I really, really love the stretch that I get from separating my hips and my shoulder when I'm like landing. So let's say I'm starting like this, that position here, where my hips are almost forward, and I feel this stretch across here that to me equals a lot of tension and just allows me to unwind effortlessly. So this is what I'm trying to feel here. So that's why I'm kind of leaning back to get this little momentum with my hips forward and easily throw relatively hard. Also, the reason why I like to throw on my knees so much is that I clean up the upper half and then I stop worrying about creating hip-shoulder separation and all that. Like, this is just so free of thought. Like, I don't need to think about anything because the window of like movement is so much smaller, right? I can only go here to here. There's no legs involved. It's very much simpler movement. So it helps me to simplify the upper half and to kind of clear my mind from any thought. One more with the 6. Oh, that was fucking amazing. So here in that same mindset of keeping the upper half kind of thoughtless and just flowing through that, we're gonna do some 10 toes drills. Something I've gotten away from a lot and that helped me a lot last summer. So we're getting back to it, and we'll see how that goes. I'm using a real baseball right now, 5 ounce. These feel so good, bro. So going back to that jumping thing principle, I feel like I'm kind of stopping. So I'm turning, kind of stopping to feel the load. And then I just feel like it fucks up my momentum. So these next few throws, I'm gonna focus on just keeping it in one motion. That same principle of, right, like not trying to feel the load or whatever or create force, just like going, boom, super reactive. So I'm gonna try to be more reactive, although I'm still low intent. This is the kind of mentality we're gonna approach these throws with. And like already, this is like 5 more miles per hour. And it's so fucking effortless. And yeah, this is a great piece of advice. For all you guys out there kind of struggling to understand, like myself included, like the load and everything and getting into certain positions, like that's why we do so many drills. That's why we do all those things. Like those drills will take care of that. You know, they clean up the mechanics so then we can stop thinking about it and just throw the fucking ball. So like I said, I'm feeling way better than what I thought I would. So this is why you set the intent before you start, because right now I would totally go and try to pull down as hard as I can or try to throw as hard as I can on flat ground or something. So I'm gonna do a couple more of these. Then I'll just do a couple drills to include the lower half. Not a couple drills, just one drill, and then call it a day. So here, last drill of the day, trying to stay reactive, doing something that's gonna include the lower half. I'm just gonna kind of run in place, and then just kind of step and not think, again, of not thinking about that loading, not thinking about anything. Just let it flow. Be super reactive rather than try to actively get into certain positions. Like, trust that the work that I'm doing is actually doing that for me. So let's do it. We got 14 balls, so 14 throws, and call it. So good. Dude, this feels so fucking good. It's insane. Oh, Lord. Two more. Boom. So that's it for today. I hope some of these thought processes help some of you guys understand some principles, some things that maybe apply to you as a pitcher, some things that, you know, might allow you to fix some stuff that you're working on. So that's it for this week. And we'll see you guys next week with some new mics. So the audio will not be shitty this time. And hell yeah, let's get it.